Because you want to start earning money directly without having to wait for all sorts of different apps to launch their coins and so on and so forth. We wanted to get into learning how to actually mine, how to use hardware, how to get more apps which can actually earn you money directly. So today I'm going to talk about EarnApp, and you'll find the link in the description in case you want to use the VPN as well as using the app which helps you mine or helps you earn something. And when I say mine, I don't necessarily talk about the mining which we always think about Bitcoin, but actually using a pickaxe and actually making some money while going in a cave and start mining and finding some sort of goods in there. This type of mining when it comes to EarnApp. So basically what EarnApp is. If you got a PC, if you got a Mac, or if you got all sorts of different type of even a Raspberry Pi or even your phone, and you want to earn something by sharing bits of your internet connection which is not used by you, and you can afford to leave these devices on all the time and you're not scared of them blowing up, and if you're not freaking out if your IP is going to be shared with all sorts of big companies but not for malicious reasons and just for validating something through the internet, then probably you want to look at EarnApp. So EarnApp is basically using the bandwidth which you're not using. So while you're using the computer, in case you're doing something very heavy, downloading a lot, the EarnApp is only going to use and see how much bandwidth you've got left from your internet connection to be able to share with these towers which are actually going to use some of your bandwidth. And obviously all people ask if these type of apps are safe, and is actually EarnApp a safe app? It's 100% hard to say that everything is 100% safe, and for me, just using them, I'm not worried, and this is my only opinion. It's not financial advice or anything, and if you decide to use these apps, make it on your own due diligence and risk. But I know EarnApp is an app and is a company which is audited every 3 months because of the way they do things. And they also have to be passing all sorts of audits when it comes to antiviruses, because you're installing a software on your app, on your computer, on your device. They have to pass all sorts of audits when it comes to antiviruses, just to ensure they're not using any malicious things in which they're jeopardizing your data or they're sharing things that they should not share through your device. And saying that, they're kind of proud because they are whitelisted with the major antivirus engines like AVG, McAfee or Microsoft Defender. And probably one of the bits that they're proud of is obviously they are certified as complying by the AppStream certificate, which is quite nice. And you can actually find so much more probably on their website, and I would suggest you go and check them out. Very easy to install app, easy dashboard, it runs into your background. I don't feel like it's adding any lag or anything when I use it on my computers or not. But on this one, I have a different computer which I keep on all the time because I've got free energy here. I just let it run, and it runs all sorts of different apps on it. That computer moves so crazy slowly, but at some point, and probably from this episode, I'm going to share more. You know already I'm using Peer-to-Profit. You should still find in the link in the description. I'm using HoneyGain, and you'll also find it in the description of this video. But I'm also using EarnApp on this computer, which just shares this bandwidth. And because there's small packet just shared all the time, you can actually run multiple softwares with similar kind of engine in them. Let me know in the comments below what's your thoughts in EarnApp in case you're using EarnApp. And let me know in case you start using it using my referral, which you'll find in the description. Let me know how you find the app, and let me know if you are bothered about something, or let me know if you found something which we should all be aware of. Feel free to share that on our Telegram group, which you'll find it again in the description. We have a nice chat room, which is now over 200 users, in which we share all sorts of different apps which you can find useful. As I tell everybody, make sure you are actually aware of what you're clicking on. Even in these Telegram groups, it's hard to kind of validate and audit everybody. I do have moderators, and from time to time there's links disappearing because we might find them as being harmful for somebody, but we're not filtering everything because that's not the purpose of the group. The purpose of the group is to share knowledge about the networks we're using or about the apps that we're using. And if you want to join that, and if you want to find more information, or if you want to ask questions about all sorts of different apps that we're using on my YouTube channel, feel free to go in there, join the Telegram group and ask your questions. I would say it's probably the fastest way of getting in touch with me, and I usually have a 100% response rate with everything. I try to keep up with everything and all the questions and all the comments on YouTube as well as Telegram. I'm sorry if you text me on Instagram or you text me on Facebook. You'll probably end up in a spam, and I'll probably never see those messages in case we're not friends, because that's how Instagram or Facebook works. But that's the reason I kind of decided to join and start the Telegram group in which you can actually join as well. I'll thank you everybody for being part of my channel, which is fast growing, and I'm so happy because you show your support, and I hope I can share so much knowledge, and I can do research, and I can do more research on the apps that you're passionate about, and I'll be able to share more knowledge in regards it. Thank you all. Don't forget to look after yourselves and your families, and see you next time.